Hey everybody, today we're reacting to A Day in the Life of a Cartoon by Woonsy. I love this video, I'm just gonna say it right now. This is the first video I've seen from her. It's her first long-form video. She seems to have started YouTube this year. She has some TikToks. I watched her first 4. I liked the first 3. The 4th one was not my thing in comparison, but while I do think her TikTok videos are enjoyable, this is definitely her best work in my eyes. Like, it's not even close. It's a beautiful way to put this 2D cartoon character into a 3D environment. It's a very fun vlog to watch and just see this very lovely personality talk about her life. And even without how well put into a real-life world this 2D character is, which for the most part I think is amazingly done. Maybe there's like a few frames where it could have been better, I'll get to that. Overall, I think this is a beautiful use of that, but I also think the cinematography is, like, by itself, this shot, for example, incredibly good. I love this shot. Cinematography is like one of the best things about this video. It not only is a big part of how this 2D character fits in the 3D world with how it's filmed and like the shots chosen, but like there's plenty of shots that just as shots of cinematography by themselves look beautiful. This is a video I end up adoring. It's one I expected to at least like, because I like when 2D characters are inserted into a real-life world. I like that kind of thing a lot. I like that style. This is the second major video I've seen this year to do that. The first one being something called Drawn Apart, which is a short film some guy made. I liked the idea of Drawn Apart, and there were some cool concepts there, and I really tried to enjoy it, but I couldn't bring myself to. It wasn't terrible, but I do think it was kind of bad, but I do think there was something good in there. And I do think it was, the way it was filmed wasn't as professional or well thought out in terms of making the 2D rabbit character fit into a 3D real-life world. There's a lot more of what I'm looking for. This one really clicks with me. I love this video. So let's just get into it.
Let's start with the facts.
I love how, like, throughout the video, she, like, holds real-life objects despite being a 2D character. How it was probably done, and this is just my guess, is that, like, as she was drawing this 2D character in the software, she, like, inserted real-life Google images and put them in her cartoon hand. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but that seems like my best guess. And usually when, like, Storytime animators do that, like older Odd Ones Out videos, it can come across as unnatural because it's in a cartoon world. Why would you not just draw out the coffee mug, for example? This makes a lot more sense because this is a 2D character in a real-life world. And yeah, she drew out the microphone, which is fine. I can live with that. But like her holding real life objects makes a lot more sense in this real life world that this 2D cartoon character lives in. So however she did the coffee cup thing, I think it's a beautifully done thing. I think it's wonderful. And the slurping noise is very good too. I think that's a very effective slurping noise to imply that she drank a coffee or whatever that is. I don't know, a mocha. I don't know.
Start with the facts.
I also like how the word facts kind of jittered a bit.
Hi, I'm Woonsy. I live in downtown Toronto.
Dude, that shot and the way it zooms out and like you see this entire sky in the background. This shot is beautiful, actually. And like the framing of the downtown Toronto fonts. I don't know, something about this shot in particular is beautiful. And the way it zooms out so suddenly. It's amazing.
I'm 32 years old. Yes, I'm old.
Also, this shot has something I wished more of the short had. We'll get to that. Is shading. I know it's like needs to be shaded because like the night or whatever. And like she clearly shaded herself because it's nighttime in this frame. And like you see the reflection of the pigtail in the background of that light. It's beautifully done. My problem is that there are so many shots that feel wonderfully thought out in terms of how this 2D character is put into a 3D world through the cinematography. But like they kind of suffer because there's not enough shading. I wish there was more shading in this video with the 2D character. There are times when it's not shaded, but I think it would have been beneficial if it was, and we'll get to that.
And I'm 5'4".
I love how like when she says, yes, I'm old, it kind of words hesitantly appear at the bottom. And like they're smaller, you know? The way her hands are put on the bike actually looks pretty seamless. Like, yeah, you could maybe... Like, when I look at frames like this, I think, is this what it would look like if a 2D character were in the 3D world? Or does this just look drawn on? Most of the frames, and I think this is an example of the former, a good example of the former, most frames do look very seamless in that way. Where, like, if a 2D character was in the 3D world, they'd look this seamless. This frame is another good example of, like, that Toronto Tower one earlier, of how not only is the 2D character put in the 3D world very well, but the actual cinematography by itself is beautiful. Incredibly well lit, and, like, the way the 5'4" like appears in the background behind all of this in front of all this imagery. It's amazing.
Short. I'm a digital nomad, meaning I can pretty...
Oh, that shot is beautiful as well. I'm not sure if like that's how the shot initially looked, or if she did some color grading, but either way, it looks incredible. And I love like the location she mentions.
Job, I'm an animator.
Again, some beautiful framing here, where like you can see the people working. I'm assuming this was like filmed in filming real life people. I love it. I love how she's like on the side of it, and like you can see the word animator neck in front of like the imagery of like the actual blocking. It's amazing.
Well, I like going to coffee shops, checking out cool places, shopping,
Man, this is incredible.
thrift shopping. I can spend a whole day just thrift shopping.
And something I like about this person is that their personality is very quirky and infectious. Quirky personalities like that YouTubers or like Disney female characters tend to have, for example. It can be a very hit or miss thing for me, but I think a lot of people who have that personality can be very infectious and lovable. She is a good example of that. I love how it's not like overbearing to the point of being lanky box brain rot. It's just like an infectious, excited to live life personality, and I love it. It's amazing.
Watching American football,
That's cute. I like the jittering up and down as she's cheering as well. That frame is that frame a reference to something like that face? I don't know.
love sweets. And I used to bike.
My god. Something that I find really impressive about this video, I'm not sure how she did it. You can't even see her reflect. You can't even see the camera. You just see, like, the cartoon character's reflection. That's incredible. That's something I love about this video is that there are, like, so many mirror shots where you just see the cartoon character. You don't even see a camera.
I should just show you my shelf. This is my book collection.
I like that framing, too, like, where she's near the bottom.
Honestly, I don't read them, but I like looking at pretty pictures and it makes me very happy.
That's a good example of how The Simpsons, like, the actual... Like, this is an animated book, if you look closely. But she actually put, like, the real-life cover on this book, which, again, works very well, since it's supposed to be her in a real-world environment, and I think it's very beautifully done.
Now we're done with the pack.
Like, for the most part, you actually get the vibe that this is a real-world... This is, like, a real-world 2D cartoon character. Like, there's just... You could only just about tell that it's, like, filmmaking from a real person. For the most part, it's very seamless, and I love it. And I love that. I love, like, so much of this as well. Like, this entire, like... The entire framing of this bookshelf shot is incredible, and I love, like, the blocking of where each thing is. It's incredibly detailed.
Let the day begin!
Again, that's an example of, like, a quirky personality trait that I think is actually really fun to watch.
My dog, Kuma Boy! Kuma.
I do find it interesting how we see both Kuma Boy in live action and animation. Which is fine. Like, sometimes, like, you need... So, I guess it depends on, like, what effect that you were trying to sell during each frame.
First up, walking my dog, Kuma Boy!
Okay, I get, like, sometimes you need to... Like, she got him to stand surprisingly still for this frame. But, like, I understand, like, at some points you needed to, like, make him an animated dog for, like, some of the things that happens. And I think it's great. I think it's a really well-done aspect to have both the animated and the live-action Kuma Boy. I think it could have fell off, but I think it works.
Kuma Boy.
He's so cute. He's so cute.
Hi, welcome to my bathroom.
I will say... This is probably, like, some... Oh, my God. How did you do, like, a... Wait, I think... Okay, I might be wrong. I'm gonna take a guess of how this reflection thing was done, right? Wait, no. That doesn't make any sense either. I was about to say, like, she didn't actually film through a mirror. She just filmed, like, the bathroom itself. And, like, made it look like a mirror effect. If that's the case, then she did a very good job. But I kind of doubt that's the case. Because then how do you get this part of the reflection, huh? I was just about to figure out how she did this, and then I lost it again. It's incredible filmmaking. She's such a wonderfully expressive character design, I just realized. Like, there's something about how roundish the eyes are, but, like, still very expressive. Because, like, there's the pupil, and then there's, like, the outer eye. And, like, it's all so round and beautiful. And I love the simplicity of the mouth. Yet the complex things you can do with the mouth. I love her character design so much. It's incredible. Man, the cinematography here, and, like... Even, like, without the cartoon character, there's so many shots that just look beautiful and, like, vast and grand with how they're shot.
Yum!
Again, that has to be, like, a PNG of a coffee, right? Like, the way the way the cartoon character is holding it. Unless it's, like, a gravity effect or, like, something with strings that was practically done, but I doubt it.
I've been told that I'm very impulsive, emotional, and hard...
It's so cute. Oh, that frame's so sweet, too. I love the framing of that one, but I will say... So many frames in this video very seamlessly put this 2D character in the real world. And you got frames like this that are cool. Like, it's a cute frame. I love her crying. But she doesn't feel very seamlessly put into the real world in this frame. It kind of, like, feels like she's just a cartoon on top of a photo this time around.
Well, what I've been doing for the past months was reviewing places as a work spot. And right now, I'm at another
I fucking love this video.
library in Toronto to see if I can actually get work done at the Scarborough Civic Center Library. Welcome to my series. Can I work here? This
Oh, it's
is a small
like Cannot Work Here is like a TikTok series he does, and he basically does an episode of that in this video. I think that's pretty cool.
library I've reviewed so far, but it actually feels spacious because of its amazing architecture. Look at that!
I love like how she showcased the architecture and like how lovely the library is.
pretty. The huge
She does a beautiful job at showcasing things, like through amazing cinematography.
glass windows, the high wooden ceilings, and tons of natural light coming in is giving this place an open and welcoming vibe. There are a lot of people
This entire like review is incredibly in-depth and fascinating to like listen to as well.
for now. After being kissed by the sun,
That's so cute. Like she says kissed by the sun, and like her face is like blushing and burning.
being
She's a very good like location reviewer actually.
garden, their hours are 9 a.m. to 8:30 p.m., so you can definitely
Like
finish
she goes very in depth about like things about like would you recommend this to people, or I guess like it's for her, but you know what I mean. I love the reveal that she was a Handamations thumbnail artist. I didn't realize that. Love this dream segment where she basically like fully 2D animates like paper cutouts the entire segment, and I love this segment. It's so beautiful.
my name.
Like man, like and she explains like aspirations of her. She's very clearly ambitious, and I hope she gets far. I will say, the ending with her husband is incredibly sweet, but it kind of comes suddenly. Like we're never foreshadowed the husband, and then the second when she says, "Oh, she has a date with her husband," the video just ends. I don't know, like that. It's really sweet, but simultaneously a bit superfluous, and like it just happens kind of way. Oh, the ending happens kind of thing, but it's really sweet. Overall, I love this video. Like, yeah, I had some very, very minor issues every now and then, but like the overall look of this video and like the actual personality of it and her personality and like the review segment and basically the entire video for the most part was amazing. I love this so much. So yeah, 3.5 stars out of 5. A lot better than I anticipated. And I expected it to be good, but I didn't expect to love it this much. So yeah, I love this video. Watch it for yourself. I got the link in the description. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of my video or what you thought of her video. And that's about it. Bye-bye.